Welcome back to 1090. I'm Andy. This is Todd, your home for all things beer, bourbon, and rock and roll. Every year, when we go through the Bourbon County Stout lots, we always like to end with the best of. We rank all of the offerings from the year, from our least favorite to our favorite.
Right.
2024, a short lot, but a good one.
Yeah.
One of the better ones in the last few years. So we're going to rank them for you from 6. I know there's really technically 5, but
it's a short lot this year.
we do have that rare, that King of Kentucky that we want to throw in there.
Right.
And so we're going to make this a lot of 6, and we're going to bring you our least favorite to our favorite starting now.
All right, Andy, our least favorite, our ranked number 6, is one that we had such high hopes for. My most anticipated variant of this year. What was it?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's the Vanilla Rye Stout. Both of us thought this was going to be at or near the top, and unfortunately, it just didn't hit the way we were hoping to. The nose and the palate both did not showcase what can be from a beautiful rye stout. There was very little barrel influence. You didn't get those peppery sweet notes that you can get off of those kind of rye stouts.
Yep.
Everything felt like it was artificial.
Artificial is the word here.
Vanilla extract, like over the top.
Over the top.
We really thought this was going to be a hitter. Unfortunately,
With this age, would that come down a bit?
There's only one way to tell. So if you want to grab one and kind of sell it for a while.
It's way artificial.
But this was really cloyingly sweet, which is kind of interesting since there were other variants that we thought were going to be sweeter.
Correct.
But unfortunately, this did not kind of fit what we thought we was going to hit. So
I really was disappointed in this. So let's go into number 5.
Number 5.
A very interesting take. All right, number 5 is again something that I think from now on, I think it's all good, right? So we loved or liked each of these next 5. There was no disappointments in these.
Correct.
And it's just a varying degrees of what we liked it. So it's number 5. What was it?
So this was, I think, until we tried the vanilla.
Yes.
This was going to be your last place entry.
But not because we didn't love it. It was just different, and what we
said,
said,
it was different.
Fun.
It was funky. This is the prop from this year. Is a take on the Mexican spoon candy,
which I still don't know what it is.
You can watch the video to see what exactly it is. But this is the barley one. This is the outlier of the group. The rest of them are vanilla rye stouts and bourbon stouts. This is the barley wine. We love barley wines. We thought this was going to be a great offering. It was different. It had sweet notes. It had spicy notes.
Yeah.
It had some citrus notes. Did it all coalesce together perfectly? Not really.
But it was fun.
But it was still a fun and kind of funky experience. So it's not something that I would ever say I don't want to have it again, because I actually really enjoyed this quite a bit. And honestly, if the lot had been worse, this would have been higher. But for the sake of what we're doing here, number 5. Number 4. Todd, it's all about that one.
It's all about the bass.
No trouble, buddy. Go ahead, tell us a little bit about why this is.
Well, the bass was good. I think it was not great. I think if you compared this to previous years, it would probably not be a standout. It wasn't as viscous as I wanted it to be, right? So I think
that was really one of our only knocks on it. I mean, I think
the dark fruits and
the quintessential Bourbon County Stout notes were there. It's a nice drinker. It really is. I think it's going to sell her well. It just didn't have the viscosity that I would love to have seen.
Well, let's be honest. That's normally where our base is, like in the middle. Yeah. It's not in the back. It's not in the front. It's usually in the middle, and that's where it is this time.
Absolutely. So why don't we go to number?
All right, number 3 is here, and I think this is probably the most surprising beer we tried in 2024.
Without a doubt.
Bourbon County Stout. What is it?
Without giving away our rankings, if we had to do this blind without actually tasting them, this would have been my number 6. I would have said this is dead last.
Because of what we thought
Because I was thinking way too sweet, and it ended up being really beautiful.
I think it was balanced really well.
I think so too. This is the Macaroon.
Unless you don't like macaroons. You don't like coconut, and you don't like chocolate.
This isn't like a traditional macaroon though. This is really like that Girl Scout samosa that you get. The toasted coconut is beautiful on the nose, plays well actually on the palate, but then you do get those cocoa nibs coming through there. And I actually believe the bittering notes of the chocolate cut through enough of that sweetness that it really balances together well and gives you a beautiful pour that I was not expecting at all. I thought this was going to be dead last, and it's right up near the top. If the other two weren't so bloody good, this guy would have been right there. So don't sleep on this. This is accessible and probably one of the more affordable ones of this year. Beautiful offering, love it.
Grab it and grab it back up.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 left, Todd. And both of them absolutely wonderful offerings. This one, I think, has a special place in your heart just because I know how much you love the actual bourbon attached to this as well.
That's right, baby. We're talking about Bardstown, and it was the rye, the Origin Rye series from Bardstown. I love the rye whiskey, and I really loved this BCS variant that it mimics the process of aging for that rye whiskey in this BCS. It's got everything you want in a BCS special release, and I think it's well worth a buy and probably a backup to see how it ages.
Absolutely. I think it's going to age gloriously. I think easily this would have been our number 1 had we not been
that is 100%
fortunate
true.
enough to have Goose Island send us what will
that's
be
true. So
the
think
eventual
about it.
number 1.
Most people can't get more than this. This is
so
their ranking.
Consider this our with and without
Yes.
our number 1.
But there's the number 1 that's well worth it. All right, our number 1 is probably not surprising. It's something that's not a lot of people are going to have, but I'm telling you, it's rare for a reason because it's glorious.
It is beautiful. Unfortunately, this is only available to our friends in the Windy City.
I mean,
look, had it not been for Goose Island sending us this, we would have stopped here at the Bardstown and said great lot, but great lot got even better with this King of Kentucky 2-year reserve.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely glorious. We both agreed maybe one of, if not the best, BCS offering that we've had to date, and we've been doing this for a long time. It is absolutely beautiful.
I wish we could. We might try to find another
And
one.
interesting enough, this is the rye stout, which is the same one that was used in our last place, which was the vanilla. So it's kind of interesting kind of how these two bookend each other. So
Fake.
we
Not
thought
fake.
this was going to be way higher. And we weren't sure what to expect from this because we thought maybe it could be too much of a fudge bomb.
think
This
this
is
tells you-
absolutely glorious.
What we always said, 2 years in a barrel is a very, very good spot for BCS. And this shows you how great those barrels they get from King of Kentucky or wherever. I mean, they're great barrels, and to age it for 2 years is just something special.
This wasn't just a fudge bomb. There was a lot of complexity
layered,
to this.
nuanced,
Layered, beautiful.
amazing.
You got some barrel influence. You got some of the dark cherry notes.
Yep.
This is actually a beautiful
I wish we had
pour.
a full one to age.
So do I.
We're gonna try to find that. We're gonna try to find it. Secondary.
Either way,
here we come. We're getting
whether
another
you
one.
can get your hands on 5, 6, 1, 2, or 3,
Yep.
this has been a really solid year for BCS.
I think so. A fun year.
And we thank you for sticking with us every
Yes.
year when we do this because we absolutely love bringing you the BCS before Black Friday. So, hey,
And a lot of our viewers are saying we want more barrel-aged beers from you guys.
yeah, more barrel-aged beers on the way.
It's coming.
In fact, all things beer, bourbon, rock and roll. Join us on Tuesday nights for Glam and Drams. We have musicians, breweries, distilleries. We love it. It's a great time. We also want to thank the best Patreons in the business. Thank you
You
for
guys.
keeping this train rolling. We love you. We appreciate you. But in the words of the immortal Joel Elliott from Def Leppard, the greatest band of this and or any generation, until next time.
Oh, and there'll be a next time, guys.
Cheers, and
Rock on, guys.
rock on.